At Realty Executives, our in-house all-in-one platform was designed by agents for agents. With one login, you have 24/7 access to a full technology and marketing suite with tools that talk to each other, so you can spend less time on back-end tasks and more time working with home buyers and sellers. Our customizable and user-friendly agent, broker, and team websites include reliable IDX property searches, listing alerts, and multiple lead capture points. Combining functionality with a modern interface, our CRM keeps you connected to past, present, and prospective clients. Our agents stay top of mind with the click of a button. At Realty Executives, we know consumers are always on the go. By using our integrated on-demand mobile solution, potential buyers will have access to listing details, including photos and virtual tours, via voice or text. Immediately capture leads and begin interacting with interested buyers, all from your mobile device. Why spend hours creating flyers or paying a designer to create print collateral when you can download it with one click, free of charge? Our listing automation system pulls data directly from your MLS, generating over a dozen options for flyers and postcards. Looking for a sleek and elegant virtual tour? Our video automation allows you to customize a listing video and publish it to YouTube in less than 3 minutes. Extending the reach of your listing and increasing views has never been easier. Built in-house, our tools work together for a single, seamless experience, which means no third-party tools to mess up your day or drain your pockets. Ready to get on with your business? Realty Executives. Visit us today at realtyexecutives.com/join us.
Hello everybody. Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Bridget. I am the technical trainer here at Realty Executive New Jersey, and today we're going to be talking about your paid PrimeAgent website and text message marketing package. Now, if you have any questions as we go about today's webinar, please do pop them into the chat box on the side of your screen there. And if you're interested in purchasing this paid package we're going to go through today, and you're from the Exceptional Realtors franchise, I can help you get that turned on. If you're from one of the other franchises within the region here, please do talk to your office manager before you do anything. Your office manager is going to have the best way to get these paid features turned on. All right, let's jump into our PrimeAgent account here. So you want to go to PrimeAgent.com. That's PrimeAgent.com to get to your website settings there in your text message marketing feature. Before we go into that though, on your website, in your text messages, you want to make sure your name is spelled correctly, you've got your email and your phone number and your office address on your website. So let's jump into my account here and go to my profile. Make sure all of that information is nice, neat, and tidy and ready to go. So I've got first name, last name plugged in here. You can also have your title, designation, real estate license number. You've got places for phone numbers. Now, of course, on your website, you can have more than one phone number showing on your website. You've got a plethora of options here. You do have to set one of them as your primary, which is the one that will be shown throughout the PrimeAgent website, but you can check off in the box there whichever one you want, or ones that you want as well. Address. This should be your office address. This profile has no personal information. This is all about your business. So your business address is going to be here in the address fields, as well as your business email address, which is also your PrimeAgent username. So I've got my realtyexecutives.com email plugged in there. That is the email that I'm logging into PrimeAgent with. If I change that, that's going to change my login. So beware of that. If you're going to go and change, I don't recommend you don't do that. On the other side, you've got a place to put your website. If you are paying for a PrimeAgent website, you want to plug that in there. If you have connected that PrimeAgent website to a custom domain name, you want to plug that in there. If you need help connecting your custom domain name to your PrimeAgent website, you've got a chat box right down here. Click on that chat box. A wonderful PrimeAgent help box comes up there, and the technical team over at International can help you get that custom domain name hooked up to your paid PrimeAgent website. Also, do make sure you check off your languages, and of course, most importantly, Your business social media link, no personal. Again, this is not personal. This is business. All of those business links are going to appear on your website. So you want to make sure that all of your business outlets are there. You've got your short 750 character max bio plugged in here as well. Do want to make sure that is there. That will appear on the homepage of your website. So do make sure you've got that plugged in there. You don't want your homepage to be blank. Don't be a secret agent, right? Yeah. You've got all that put together here. Hit that update button in the bottom left corner. Everything will be updated wonderfully. But now we need to make sure you've got a photo. Your photo will also appear on your PrimeAgent website. Your headshot here should be updated every 3 to 5 years or so. Having your high school graduation photo in here is probably not going to help people recognize you, who you are today. Not that I'm saying it's, I'm sure it's a wonderful photo. Yeah. But you do want to make sure that you keep that photo updated as to your brand, which is updated on a regular basis as well, right? Yes, okay. If you need to change that photo, click on it here. A dialog box will pop up and you can choose where your file is located. Upload it to your PrimeAgent website. Also, you've got a place for your bio. You've got a bio page on your website. Fill it out. Fill it out. Fill out your bio. You can put in text, you can put in videos, you can put in links, you can put in different fonts and colors. Whatever. You've got a place here for your bio. Make it work for you. Whether it is 5 sentences or 500 sentences, put your bio in its entirety here. However, you do have the option to parse out 2 places. It will give you a nice heading. Instead of a big box for your bio, it's going to give you a nice heading for 3 separate things. One for your bio, and one for your area served, and one for your specialties. You have a separate location here for my expertise, and the my expertise is going to have your area served and your specialties. So you do not have to, it's completely optional to put that there inside of your PrimeAgent bio to parse out for you as well. One more thing under the My Account tab here, connect my listings. When you've got those listings, you want them to appear on your website. Not only that, but you want to make sure that when they appear on your website, your information is next to your own listing there. So do make sure we come here and connect your listings. You're going to click on Find My ID. I've got my listings connected here, but if you need to connect your listings yourself, this is also a set it and forget it. So if you belong to 4 MLSs, you want to do this 4 times. Connect yourself to each MLS, wherever that active listing is. Again, active listings are the best way to do this. So if you don't have an active listing now, that's okay. Come back later and do it later. You can find by participant ID and listing source, but again, the best way I recommend doing this is by your active listing. So if you don't have an active listing right now, that's okay. Come back and do it again later on, and it will stay there forever and ever. It's the wonderful thing about this, set it and forget it. So again, if you are part of multiple MLSs, you'll need to go through this process multiple times, but set it and forget it, do it once, and it is done. Plug in the information here, click the search button, connect yourself to your MLSs with your active listing. Okay, let's jump now to the meat and potatoes of today under our marketing menu here. We're going to go to our agent website management. Again, this is a paid feature in your PrimeAgent account. What we're talking about here today, they are paid features. If you want to get these paid features turned on and you're from Exceptional Realtors franchise, I can help you out with that. If you're from one of the other franchises under the region umbrella here, contact your office manager. Before you do anything, talk to your office manager, ask them what the best way is to get these paid features turned on. Okay, I've got my website. Here is my website here. Here we are. Here is my website. Pretty nice and neat for myself here. I've got a search box over here. Oh, hey, look at that. The picture just changed. You can have 6 rotating images behind this search box. I'll show you how to load those in super quick and easy. I've got a tab here for my listings. This sign in here, that's not for you. This sign in is not for you. This is for a client. Somebody wants to save their searches. Well, the fun thing about this is that if they save their searches, you just captured a lead. They will come to the sign in. Look at that. They have to enter in all this wonderful information. This goes directly into your PrimeAgent CRM, and you get a text message, you get an email, you have captured a lead. Love that. Also off the side here, your menu. You've got some pages that come preloaded in your PrimeAgent website here. If you want to add any more pages, you can certainly do that. I'll show you how easy it is to do. And when you add those pages, they're going to become underneath here, learn more. Look at all the stuff that I've added over here. You can add anything that you like, but you also have a place for your bio. Again, we did that bio, we plugged in the information there. You've got a place for a blog. If you want to do some blogging, you can. I have another spot to get to my listings as well. I'm going to close this up for now and continue on the home page here. We will come back to the menu. I do want to show you about that bio there as well. So come down here. I come to my first set of design spaces, a newer feature here on your PrimeAgent website. They're 2 different sizes, and I made that purposely so you can see that when you're going to use these design spaces, you want to make sure your pictures are the same size. Otherwise, you've got that icky white space in between. But they can link to something. They don't have to link to anything. They can be advertising anything you'd like. You can advertise a street fair you're going to be at. You can advertise an open house. It just listed. These are optional. They are for you to use or not. That's completely up to you. But they are a neat feature here. I do see a lot of agents putting in their open houses and new listings quite often. So that's a really great thing they've got here. Now here is that short bio. Here's my headshot. Right here, a short bio right at my homepage. So do make sure you've got that short bio done. You've got your headshot updated as well. My featured listings. Now this carousel, we're going to turn it on. It's another set it and forget it feature here. It will rotate automatically through all of my listings here. I can also scroll through. It will only open here if there are 3 or more listings. If you only have 2, doesn't happen. Once you get that 3rd, this is going to turn on for you. So it's a great set it and forget it feature as well. Another place to get in touch with me here, another lead capture point, goes right into your CRM. What's my home worth? Another lead capture point, goes right into your CRM. You can contact them back, what their home is worth there. I have another design space here, and I chose to do this design space with a buying or selling. That's going to lead directly to a form on my website for someone to fill out if they're thinking about selling or thinking about buying. But again, this is optional. You could put a link here to your reviews. I don't know, whatever. These design spaces are completely for you to do with whatever you like. Love these things. These are great. Scrolling down here a little bit more, we've got some calculators. We've got a mortgage calculator here, even a rental calculator, plethora of things to do with those calculators here. And again, I mentioned at the bottom of your website, you're going to have your social media links. And here are all of my business social media links here for me on my website. Also here, this goes to my email. I've got my phone number. I have my office address. All of this wonderful stuff here is a lead capture point for you. So do make sure you go through and fill it in. Oh, Bridget, it takes so much time. Time that you're going to get another lead? If you don't want to, hey, it's cool. It's cool. But I highly recommend you go through. Take the time to go through. Do it once. It's done. All right. I'm going to go back here to my listings tab, show you what that looks like over here. So I have here all of my listings. Oh, they're actually in New Jersey. That's great. Sometimes they're far off country somewhere. My listings are not real. Your listings, they will either be zoomed in or out depending upon where they are in the state that you have. So here are my listings. They all appear over here as well on the side. You can also do a search. You've got property type to search for, not just your listings, but the entire website as well. I'm going to go back to this menu on the side that I skipped over before, but here I'm going to come back to it. I want to show you here this about, which is where your bio gets plugged into. And I did tell you that you were able to parse out in 3 places: your bio, area served, and your specialties. Okay. Here's my bio. Here's my area served. Here's my specialties. Down below, I have testimonials, but these testimonials, unfortunately, you have to copy and paste them in from a source. They do not pull in from anything. You cannot connect anything to here. These you have to copy and paste in yourself. So I highly recommend creating a web page that goes to your reviews. So that way someone can just click on a link and see them instantaneously, and you're not copy and pasting anything in. But again, here's my bio. So this is my about page, and I have the parsed out things here, has the wonderful headings there for me as well. Mine's pretty boring. So feel free to jazz yours up with some links and pictures and colors and make it look all cool. So that is your PrimeAgent website there in a nutshell. doing anything here inside of your backend is going to make it look all that more better on the front end. Homepage images, I told you were able to have 6 rotating images here. So I've got my 6 rotating images over here, and if I want to change any of them at any time, I've got my options on the left side here. If I want to upload anything, I can click on upload, and of course once I'm done I need to save my changes, but if I want to change out anything over here, I don't know, I'm going to put this one and I want to put that one. Yeah. I'll click my Save Changes, and everything is updated and ready to go on my homepage. Easy as that. I'm going to go over now to my web pages. My web pages here comes with, and here are the ones that I have created. It looks like I've done a lot of good stuff. I know, right? Super easy. I'm going to come to the top here, click on Add Web Page. Type in whatever kind of title it is that I want. It automatically populates the URL. So touch the URL, leave it alone. Type into this box here whatever it is that I like, and whatever I'm typing in here also will pull in an SEO meta description. I don't know nothing about that, right? So I just let it do its thing, and it is off and running inside of the website all by itself. Great feature I don't have to worry about. Set it and forget it. Once you have what information that you need, again, you can put in pictures, you can put in a link, you can change the format of your text. Play around with it. See what else it's going to do for you. You can come here and save it for later if you've got something else you want to add in. Publish it now. You can also preview it, but you can't preview it unless it's published, which is kind of awkward, but still, you can do that. That's how easy it is to make a web page. And along the same lines, it is just that easy to make a blog. Here are my blog posts that I have here, and adding a new post is super easy. All I have to do is come over to the side of the page and click on Add New Post. Looks just the same as what you do for a web page, and it operates the same way as well. So if you're interested in blogging, this is going to be for you. But again, if you're going to be blogging, you do want to make sure that you're blogging on a somewhat regular basis so people will subscribe to your blog. Otherwise, they're not really going to care. So set a schedule for yourself. Maybe you're posting once every other week and you've got a new blog post. You're really doing your research and getting out there and creating the content that's going to be valuable and evergreen for your audience. Think about that. All right. Going to come back up to the side over here, and I'm going to go to My Listings. My Listings, that was where I clicked on the top there and I got to the map of my listings. Click the Activate My tab. Title it, whatever you want to title it there, and hit that Save button. Set it and forget it. All of your listings will be there under your Listings tab. Going to come down here to the Design Spaces. Showed you those design spaces. I have that awkward white space in between there, so I really should be changing this photo or this photo. So I close up that white space gap there. Make sure your pictures are the same size, and it gives you some requirements up here. Links are optional. I have a link here. There's no link over here. I did hit the active since it is showing on my website. At the bottom here, I have got a link in both sides. And if you see here, these pictures are a little bit smaller than those. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure they're the same size, and it's always got to be active. So that way, when you have the update button here, it will appear where it is supposed to appear. Okay. I'm going to go back up now to the Marketing tab, and I'm going to come down to those featured listings. I showed you that carousel, the carousel that will open up when you have at least 3 or more listings. Set it and forget it. So come here and click the automatically include all of my active listings in the featured carousel. Set it and forget it. Click it off, it saves it up. It will automatically appear when you have at least 3 listings. Great, done. Moving on. Come back up to the Marketing tab here. I'm now going to go to the registration settings. Now, this is a great feature. This is a wonderful lead capture feature on your website here. Show you here what it looks like. So it looks like, well, when I click the sign in, it looks just like that, but it also operates in another way as well. So by default, people come to your website, they're going to see 3 properties in its entirety, and then they're going to be prompted to create an account to view more, which is cool because you now capture a lead. When it, as I said, when they got that account, you get a text message, you get an email, and you can follow up accordingly. But if you prefer to look or have everybody look at your website and not register for an account, meaning not capture any leads, keep this feature turned off. I mean, I have it turned on, right? But you can also control how many properties people see. So like I said, by default, it's 3, but maybe I want to give them a little bit more. I'm going to give them 4 to look at. You've got a laundry list to choose from here. I've chosen 4. So for example, I choose 4, right? So when they come to my website, they can look at details for 4 listings, but when they get to that 5th listing, they're going to see this pop up and they're going to have to create an account, and I will then capture a lead. Easy enough, right? Additionally, and I will show you this too, by turning these registration settings on, when you share your listing from inside PrimeAgent to your Facebook business page, they will also have to create an account to view that property. This is a really cool feature. Set it and forget it. It's a great lead capture feature that you have here. I think that's all I'm going to say. Yes. So do make sure you've got it turned on. Choose how many properties people can see before they're forced to register for an account, and then hit the save button here so all those changes take place for you. Okay, I mentioned about sharing to Facebook, so I'm going to come back to the marketing menu here and go to my listing automation. Now, my listing automation here is also the same place where I'm going to find where to make flyers and postcards for all of my listings as well. There are a lot of things to choose from underneath here, the listing automation menu, of course. Let me try that one more time. There we go. There are a lot of things to choose from here, and you'll see, what can I share? What can I share? Oh, there's a lot here to choose from. Read with me very carefully. That's his flyer. That's his flyer. That's his flyer. That's his flyer. Did any of them say Facebook? No, no, they all said flyer. That was his postcard. Still doesn't say Facebook, does it? Okay. Up top here, share listing. Here's the Facebook icon. That's how you're going to do it. One click. Can't get any easier than that. One click, share it over to your Facebook business page. And again, when someone clicks on that from your Facebook business page, they're going to be prompted to create an account. Therefore, you capture a lead from that action. I've got a menu here too. I have multiple listings. I can choose whatever listing it is that I want to share. But also, as I was reading there with you, you've got options for flyers and postcards. If you do want to have any flyers or postcards for your property, you've got some wonderful things to choose from here as well. Okay, second half of what we're talking about here today, going back to the marketing menu, is our on-demand mobile marketing codes. Okay, you've got 25 codes. I have never seen anybody use more than 25 codes. I really haven't seen more people use more than 5 or 6 codes at a time, actually. So the cool thing is you can, if you're going to be doing this for a yard sign, let's put this together just so you can see how it works, right? So here I've got my properties. I have purchased sign writers for 4 properties. 5 properties. And I have 3 active listings right now, and I have one hanging out over here that is not being used, but I do make sure I keep that blue check mark next to the line item so I know which codes that I'm using. Because you don't have to use right in order. You can use a code all the way down here if you like, no problem. Whatever sounds good to you, you can totally use whatever it is you like. So this code here is hanging out, waiting for my next listing, because I'm going to go to the property, put my sign out, put the sign writer out, and when someone drives by, here, let's do this. I'm going to attach that new listing, right? New listing. Select the marketing type. It's going to be a yard sign. Here's my new listing. Okay, so now it is all saved up here, ready to go. So now, scroll over here, I'm going to generate my sign art. Now, it's possible that your sign writer may not look like any of these, but that's okay. Some people have custom sign art, totally cool. Do this process every time and double check it to make sure it's linked up properly and it works. I'm going to select that one. I will continue on over here. And here it is. So I know you all have your phones out in front of you. I'm going to open up the text messaging app on your phone. Okay. The phone number that you're texting to, 855-981-7253, right there on the screen there for you to copy down. And the body of the text message is only going to contain 6 digits. Only 6 digits in the body, nothing else. 709527. Okay, so one more time. Take out your phone, text messaging app, open up the app, open a new text message. The number you're texting to is 855-981-7253 on there for the screen there for you to copy down. The body of the text message is only going to contain 6 digits, 709527. Put it all together. Put in the number, put in the text code. What happens? Insert Jeopardy music here. You got something back? I'm going to hope you got something back. You should get back some information on my property. I don't even know what property it is that I have hooked up here. You should get some information back on my property. 123 Main Street. And I had made sure that when I was in my PrimeAgent profile, I put all of my information in there. So that way, when you do click to see the property, you will see my information there as well. Pretty cool, right? I thought so. Also, I don't know, I put the sign writer out on Monday and it's Thursday and I'm going to have an open house on Sunday. So I want to text everybody that I'm having an open house on Thursday. So I'm going to come in here to the line item for my property and I'm going to click on Send Text Blast. So now here are all of the phone numbers that have texted in to my property. I know it's a laundry list, but all the numbers have texted into my property, which is great that I've had so many people text in. And I'm going to put in my message in here about the property. I will make sure to include the property link. I'm not going to hit send because I don't want to text anybody, but you will hit send and it will then go to everyone about your open house or whatever it is you're going to be doing. You don't even have to be sending a text blast to everyone because you can select all, or perhaps you only want to send to 1 or 2 people about the property, some of their information, whatever it is, you can certainly just check it off as well. But these are all stored in your PrimeAgent CRM. You make contact with whomever this person is. You can come back into your PrimeAgent CRM and edit their contact information. Come over here to my CRM, go into the My Leads, and anything that has come in from my wherever it is that I had my text code from, I can certainly view or edit the contact there. So I just talked to this person here and now I know who belongs to this mobile number and I'll put in their name, so on and so forth. And I can now work this new lead or change the what its status might be. But you can certainly come into your PrimeAgent account and do that. So kind of cool that all this stuff, intertwines and connects and weaves across everything here. But these are the 2 features that I wanted to show you here today in your PrimeAgent account. This is the website, goodness, you know what it's called there for a second, and your text message marketing. And of course, if you're from the Exceptional Realtors franchise and you want to get these features turned on, I can certainly help you out with that. If you're from one of the other offices under the regional umbrella here, do make sure you talk to your office manager first before you activate, before you put in a credit card. Ask them first, hey, what's the best way to get these paid features turned on? They're going to tell you what the best way is to get this activated. But no matter where you are, anywhere that you are, you want to talk more about this, you want to get some things up and running, any questions, want to walk through it again, happy to help. That is my email, that's my phone number. Feel free to reach out at any time. Thanks so much for joining me today. I do hope you learned a little bit more about your PrimeAgent website and text message marketing feature. Until next time.